All right, before we go, let's head back to Ireland, where the country's data privacy regulator has just issued a monstrous $402 million fine against Instagram, following an investigation into its handling of children's data. The decision comes after a 2-year investigation into Instagram's business accounts, which give users more advanced metrics for tracking views and likes. Now, prior to 2019, business account users' phone numbers and email addresses were often made public under the default settings, and more than 60 million Instagram users under the age of 18 were able to change their personal accounts into business accounts. In a new law called the Digital Services Act, companies are prohibited from using certain data to personalize advertising targeted at people under 18 years old. So Katie, it's good to see Ireland kind of standing up to protect the rights and privacy of children online, as we all should.
And if we could only get that school in line and allow the teacher, the Christian teacher, to teach. But hey, Ireland, you got some problems, we got problems, let's keep working.
So speaking of protecting kids, a popular British children's cartoon is going the other way, recently introducing 2 lesbian polar bears to the cast. The cartoon may be of British origin, but it has become extremely popular around the world. Peppa Pig has been translated into 40 languages and is broadcast in 180 countries. Who knew? The series focuses on a 4-year-old pig, Peppa, and her family. In 2019, a petition, 23,000 people demanded the show abandon the traditional family in exchange for LGBT storylines. Katie, you have little kids. Do they watch Peppa Pig in the Petrick household?
Nope. We do not watch Peppa Pig.
Nope, Peppa Pig.
We will not be watching Peppa Pig anymore, or ever, I guess. We also are going to have to watch out for Arthur, because remember, we had to make the aardvarks gay as well and had to have a gay wedding because it's Arthur. Just let him be.
Gay animals, even if they're cartoons, how do they have children?
Why?
You have gay animals, and in the animal kingdom too. Anyway, finally, this past weekend, we honored those who lost their lives 21 years ago on September the 11th, 2001. Most of us know exactly where we were at that day. But as Young America's Foundation found out while visiting, get this, George Mason University, the college student of today knows extremely little about the tragic event that shocked the world. Take a look at this.
Who attacked us on 9/11?
Who attacked us? What's the group called?
Very loosely, not really.
A terrorist. I don't know the exact name. I forgot.
Okay. I don't want to say the wrong. Iraq? Afghanistan?
Do you know why they attacked us? Like, what was their reasoning for attacking us?
I don't know necessarily the reason. I mean, they're just considered a terrorist group.
I personally have no idea.
Was it a retaliation of someone who was president at the time, like Bush?
Or do you think that schools, generally speaking, are doing a good enough job of teaching students about the importance of this anniversary and the significance of what happened that day?
Not really. I remember only being taught about it twice.
I kind of think there's a big issue of it becoming like moral panic in a way to marginalize a group of people.
I think it for sure can be improved on. I think it's just like taught as it happened and we should just know that it happened.
They don't really teach about it, and like doing this interview kind of like shows me like how little I actually knew about it.
That's a travesty. We will never forget that we had the bumper stickers. People have it on their cars. There were flags. There were things on social media we will never forget, but we have forgotten. Katie, this is horrendous. This is a reflection of our education system or lack thereof, and they didn't want to tell students. One of the kids said, it's to marginalize the Muslims, is what people use that for, so we don't talk about it. This is wrong, and I'm glad we are talking about this today.
Well, I'm actually, having just watched that, surprised at how well they did, because I watch all these man on the street interviews all the time who can't even know that we have, 50 states. They ask the question, who's the Queen of England? what country is the Queen of England, and they get mind blown, can't do
Right.
that. So the fact that they were dancing, I'll say dancing around the topic, at least they got a little bit more information than I've seen in a lot of people their age. At the same time, it's because when you get to the history classes, in high school especially, they start at the founding and they work their way up and they never get to anywhere near current, present, recent modern history. They if anything, okay, they spend so much time on the Civil War and then that's it, and they maybe get even to the 1950s, like maybe just post World War II, and that's about it. So for them to even kind of be in the realm of it, I'm just gonna spin this to a positive, give a little hope that maybe, like that one girl said, well, even doing this interview makes me kind of start to think about it.
Katie's spinning everything positive today.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
God help our education system. That's important American history, friends, on 9/11. But anyway, that wraps up this segment. More to come next time.